My name is Terrence Hoax. Um, Outside of being a senior here at Kennesaw State, I also work full time at Verizon Wireless. I have a 3 month, sorry, 3 year old boxer, Brendo Mix. He's last check in 71 pounds. And so I spend a lot of time with him, making sure he's active. I also enjoy hanging out with my friends, really just finding time on the weekends to enjoy myself and make the most of life. Um, my major is communication studies with a focus in organizational communication. And I think leadership studies correlates to organizational communication in the sense that in order for a organization to be effective in its communication, um, you know, there needs to be an effective leadership head, you know, instilling certain beliefs and a certain mindset into those at other levels of the organization. Um, so this is my second leadership class. I actually I'm taking two leadership classes this semester. Also taking leadership and decision making, and then I previously took Foundation to Leadership in the spring of 2017. And I am pursuing the Leadership Study Certificate. Advice that I would give in order to be successful in an online summer class is like the rest of my peers have stated, making sure that you're up to date with assignments and due dates. Check D2L as often as possible, for any updates on any work that may be due, or any best tips that, your other peers may offer you, or even the professor, and just really sticking to your schedule and not falling behind. Um, the class is, of course, shortened or accelerated, I should say. So, missing one assignment or being behind by 1 week's worth of work can set you back and ultimately, hinder you being successful. Um, so, as far as the three qualities uh, that I would put onto an effective leader would be selflessness, accountability, and being responsible. I say selfless because, of course, it takes more than one person to achieve a certain goal. And so, as a leader, it is necessary to, at times, take yourself out of the position of being dominant and, seek maybe the perspective of others and understand that the thoughts, the beliefs, and the actions of others ultimately influence the overall outcome of whether or not a particular group is able to achieve their goal. I would say accountable in the sense that as a leader, you have very important decisions to make, and not every one of those decisions is going to be successful. And so, being able to accept failure and being able to formulate a plan to overcome, you know, a similar failure in the future is definitely important as an effective leader. And then I say responsible because, as a leader, you have the duty of exhibiting the qualities and the principles and the beliefs and the mindset that you expect of those of your followers. But you're also responsible for making sure your followers understand what it is that they're asked to do and how you know their their efforts contribute to the overall success of the group. So those are my three leadership skills. If you want to tie to the essay we read, then I would say the essay defines the biggest three as having being able to see things from another perspective, um, and also, of course, being able to communicate, certain beliefs, certain ideas, and then also, like one of my colleagues said, being open-minded. Your way is not always going to be the best way. There may be other ways. People may see things differently, have different attitudes, different feelings, different, just an overall difference in culture. And so being able to not necessarily align with that person, but just be able to have an understanding of why they feel the way they feel um, is also important. in being an effective leader. So I wish everyone success this semester. Again, my name is Terrence. Nice to meet everyone. Bye bye.